fucking crazy here. Haven't made a video in a grip, so feel like I'll give you a coronavirus update. Alright, so let's just go in a circle. Got a new SR20, S15, SR20D T block. I got this from Camille Nazzini for Toxic Laboratories, Philly JDM Depot. I kind of like half-assed put it together the other day. Obviously, just cleaned up the top. It just got new bearings and hone and rod bearings and main bearings. I put the oil pump on, cleaned it. Water pump is already on there. Put the crank pulley on. Got the key on the crank and RTV'd both the pans up. This is a OG ISIS V2 oil pan. Pretty dope. Continue to slap this back together, put that red top head on it. I got an insert put in right here to cover up the VCT oil passage so I can run an S13 red top head on this S15 block. And I've got a S13 oil pump on it. It doesn't come up as far, but it doesn't have VCT, so we don't need this. So it should be all copacetic, but we'll see how that goes. Sylvia stuff. You guys haven't seen the front of the vert in a bit. I got this hood in Watertown. You guys saw that if you watched the previous videos. And I went to Long Island the other day and I got these three things. So I don't know exactly what front bumper this is, but it goes nice with this Vertex bumper that Dave from Drift Action has for me. I got this carbon fiber VIS Sylvia hood and those Origin Sylvia front fenders. One of them has a little crack in it, so I don't think I'm gonna run them. Something that could go in the hatch, but one of these needs to stay. Flip up, I can't have two Sylvias. I'm still waiting on my front steering rack, the front subframe for the vert to come back from being modified, so I'm stuck there. So there's not really much 240 stuff. Made a pile over here of the two other SR20 blocks. That's the one that needs bearings, and that's the bear block. People are interested in the bear block. Been working on the Gixxer, both Gixxer 1000s. I made an and snapped a bolt off in the OG basket in this one. So I got a new basket and I put it back together, and now I don't have clutch. Like there's no pressure on the line, so that's got me fucked, because before I went back in there and tried to fix, like retighten down and torque the springs, which I should have just left them snug, I had clutch. I changed the basket, now I don't have clutch. So I got to redo that, but I've been trying to get all the little jobs done before I dive back into that. And we're getting there. We got one more thing that I want to do before I go back on that clutch job. This is a bike that you guys haven't seen. It's a 2002 Yamaha R1. It's got, I don't know, which one's better? The clear or the smoked? Clear or the smoked? I guess this bike's cool. It runs. It's got like a clutch spring noise, so I need to address that. But I've been putting the front upper stay on. Got the cluster back kind of where I wanted to go, and I was mocking up trying to get those broken headlights to work on it with self-tappers. I just need some bigger washers and they'll go through. But this is definitely a nice bike. It's pretty stock, to be honest. It's got stock exhaust. Someone put a really nice like new shock on there. I don't know about this bike, man. I like it, but I kind of want some more 240 stuff. Maybe like trade this bike and this hatch for a nicer shell or an S14. That would be fire. Other than that, the bike's pretty straight. I need some fairings, and I want to paint them black. Paint the tank black, and just do a clutch run through, because I think the kid that had it before me, he said that he tried to do the clutch and he didn't have that issue before, but he did it and then it was there, so I think he did something wrong. So that's a whole thing within itself. Back to the pink bike. I always wanted to get one of these, and I finally just did it. It's a Woodcraft stator cover with a replaceable scrub pad for in case you go down. It's definitely in combination with a frame slider and this pad, better for the kind of riding I do for how as fast as I go, and then having a stunt cage. Because if you hit the ground with a stunt cage, the bike's gonna want to tumble. At least with this frame slider and this skid pad, the bike will just want to slide. And with my axle spools in the back, it won't want to take any big jumps. But shout out to the Made in USA product. This thing is really clean. I do like it. Not last. Still, I want to take this bike up today, and then I did that. I'm gonna take this bike up and do the sprockets on it, and go from there. Where's the sprocket box? Here they are. I think they're right here. Yeah, they're right here. All right. So we got two things. We got a 44 tooth 520 aluminum Vortex rear sprocket. 1000s are usually 525, and upgraded ones for drag stuff usually go to 530 for as far as the size of a sprocket, but this bike isn't going to get ridden like that anymore. I wanted to have like a light drive line and be fast. And we're going to rock a 16 tooth front sprocket. I got this RK chain from back in the day that I should have put on prematurely, but I did not, so we're fucking in it now. We're gonna get this done. I'm pretty excited to bring the bike back together and get it back riding. Shouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna dive back in, get the safety dowel off the sprocket for the speed sensor, and just hit it with impact and get it off. After that, I'm probably gonna take the wheels off this bike and maybe take that wheel, and that wheel off and get new tires. I think that might be the way to go. Well, that's what's going on. I don't know, the only other thing that bothers me is I've been thinking about where I want to get with vert and how fast I want it to be. And I have a feeling that SR20 is cool and stuff, but as far as reliability and access of power, K-Series might be better for me. If you have any thoughts, put it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up. Out here in CT. Stay safe out in quarantine.